Hey guys, Kelly here. This is the video you've all been waiting for. My CKM Haul. You're going to be really excited. Look. 72 GMC chassis. I've got a 63, original 63 cab that needs a chassis. It's going to be a short bed step side. Picked up some small seats. I've got the monogram T-bucket with the trailer, and it doesn't have, the seat bottom isn't in the kit anywhere. But there was a version that had bucket seats, so I'm hoping some of these will work. I got this, let me go here. This case says Dodge Boys on it. I already got it on display. I'd show it to you a little closer, but I put my Dodge Challenger in it. And I got this case. Holds two cars. That little black bar up there said Toyota. I just couldn't do that. I got that 65 GTO from Jim Ashley. I will do a feature on it soon because I've got a couple of his cars I want to show off. I bought a 92, 93 Indy Pace car, or the official truck that has been weathered up by Brad Cox. Y'all saw my interview with him. Also from Brad Cox, not the kit because this came from Ollie's, but he's been on a roll with 64 Galaxies. I really love how his turn out, and I gave him my new body out of this kit, and he gave me this body, and I gave him a little bit of money. So that was another one of my, I'll call it a CKM haul because that's where I picked it up. Get this back in the box real quick. Next up, y'all have seen it, know about it. This is the Model Car Mafia internet build. You've got till next August to get this one together. Like I said, my older brother had one, and it's not going to be a replica or a tribute. It's just going to, I always liked how his looked. I love the color combination. Not going to give that away just yet, but that's coming up. That's a 2024 build since I've got so much time to get to it. Wes's Model Car Corner had a great sale. I had just seen Mark Batson do a video on this because this is his truck. Basically, his is an extend cab. And I've always wanted to take one of these and cut it down to a standard cab. I mean, extend cabs and four doors are everywhere. That's not me. I've never really got into them. I like a standard cab short bed. Just me. Would I own a four-door truck? Probably. If I have to. You know, it was a good deal. Anyway, got this one. Planning on cutting it down. Thanks Wes's Model Car Corner. Like I said, $20. You can't beat that. And thank you, Mark. You did this to me. Next up, and this is FasTrack Hobbies. There's tons of unboxing videos of this. My plan is to take one of the Revell first gen Broncos, probably the half cab version with the dune buggy, and build a matching new Bronco, and I'll find something for this one to pull because I like pulley things. Also from FasTrack Hobbies, Sidebuster. The suspension out of this one is going to be going under a 64.56 step side that I bought at Statesville in April, I do believe, with a bunch of other junk. I won't call it junk, with a bunch of other parts. And I've got lowered 64. I don't have a four-wheel drive. I don't have a lowered square body. Thinking. Then I picked up, I have never built the AMT stock version. I have started the AMT Pro Street when it first came out, and something stalled it. I know it's on all four wheels. I think I had trouble with the paint, so I stopped. Best I can remember, it was a good kit. Didn't like the wheels, had ugly wheels. My very first car, 67 Chevelle. The plan when I got this one was to enter, and it took me too long to get it. Jason over at Blue Ox Model was doing a Street Machine group build. So, Cornet, I just wasn't feeling it. And I've never posted the video that that's what I'd be doing. This might be. I'm still picturing 14-year-old Kelly in Biltmore Village waiting for somebody to come pick him up from his job at Long John Silver's. And seeing that at 14, I had a 67 Chevelle at home in my driveway. Butternut yellow, Nova rally wheels, 327, 300 horse, backed by Power Glide. I had transferred the interior out of my stepfather's parts car. And it was a special order car that was a bucket seat, console, Power Glide console. So, 2-speed console. That's pretty, I always thought that was pretty rare, but who knows. Anyway, standing there waiting for somebody to pick me up. Burgundy, 67 Chevelle drives by. I want to think weld wheels. 4-inch on the front, wide on the back. 70s style snorkel head scoop. At that moment, Kelly was going to paint his Chevelle burgundy. Later on, I decided I really like the butternut yellow. But anyway, there's that. A friend of mine went with me to help me out, named John Brooks. He's trying to get into models, so he bought me this. It's been opened, but it's complete. Got this from Brad Cox. I said something, I can't remember what I said to him about, I like the Camaros. They're a good looking car. Before my wife got her first Challenger, we were looking at Camaros. Problem with the Camaros back in 2012 is everything had a stripe on it, and she didn't want any stripes. Never could work any deals, and I got her into a Challenger 3 times. So. Next up, nobody. I've got an idea for this chassis that involves another car from Ollie's, which I won't bore you with. It'll show up one of these days. Might work, might not. But I was looking at this and was talking to the guy, and I wished I could remember. I think his name's Doug, and I apologize. Great guy. I've talked to him a lot. In my pictures, he has the 60 Plymouth Slant 6 race car. That was the one that he built. Anyway, I was talking to him about it and needing a chassis, and he said, well, just take it. That's what I love about this community. Anyway, seriously, everything's here but the body. And pretty much last up is a box of 50 Ford trucks. Brad Cox also gave me this. I've got a couple of other. I mean, there's a complete truck in here, and it's got a lot of his weather techniques. But it's just a generous offer, and I really appreciate that from Brad. Still have not had time to work on my converting my photos to video. Again, I will reference Matt Inman over at Model Car Videos, Rocky Sink at Star City Models, and Mark Batson, Hobby Dude 007. All 3 of those were taking videos, and I think Tim's Custom, he was taking videos. But like I said, look those guys up. I will try to remember to tag them this time in, or put links to their CKM coverage in there. Did get a shop card from Gary Seeds. Got to meet him. I've seen Gary at shows, but I've never actually took time to introduce myself. Really, really nice guy. Heck of a painter. Love his work. I'm not a custom car guy, but I can really appreciate the stuff he does. Got to meet Tim K. Got to meet Matt Inman. Got to see Mark Batson and all my other friends, Jim Ashley, Brad Cox, Kenny Shores, Ryan Putnam. Love you guys. Really appreciate you putting on this show. I think that's it for right now, with the exception. Friday night workbench is probably going to be moved to Monday morning, and it's going to be weekend workbench because I have really, really slow internet here. Just crappy internet. And it took 13 hours for Friday night videos to load last week. And then Monday morning models will probably be moved Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime in there. I'll try to get them in there. And that's just some of the changes. Also, I've got, the yard sale I mentioned last week is actually happening Saturday, maybe. Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for subscribing, liking, all your comments. I try to answer everybody's. Just share this if this is the kind of stuff you like. Like I said, I'm going to be going through some more of my models here soon. So God bless you guys. Have a great night.